Hello, everybody. Janie Burkett here, and I just want to take a moment to introduce you to the concept of Facebook parties. So a little background, I actually was first asked and introduced to Facebook parties by a fabulous, amazing team member named Stephanie Laffler. And I was a little hesitant because I was like, I'm not sure about these Facebook parties. They seem too high tech and not enough high touch for our business. As if you've ever listened to any of the videos or trainings or CDs by Jeff Olson, you'll know that our business is a high touch business, meaning we're person to person, hand-to-hand combat type of thing. We don't just spam people and send out 1,000 emails and bam, we make a lot of money, right? We are relationship marketing. We build relationships. So we're a high-touch industry. High touch always better than high tech. But when Stephanie invited me to this party, it was amazing. She had great results. What I found was that it was done in a very, very high touch way. And we have just seen amazing results with these parties and incorporating them into our rhythm of other things that we do. So what I wanted to tell you too is that these are used in addition to real results parties, live events, sit downs, and market parties. So these are not used instead of, these are used in addition to. And what they're great for is people who are maybe out of town, if you have a network of people out of town. Also for 3-year free parties for customers. A lot of customers are not going to have a whole big event up in their home. But if they're on a party, a Facebook party, and just have to send out a couple of invites, they're more than happy to do that. Definitely for people who have been too busy to come to one of your in-home parties, or just people who, on Facebook, you're friends with them, you like and comment on their posts, they like and comment on yours, but you haven't maybe talked to them in years. So that's a great thing to do. Or just people who have really just never come to a party, maybe they'll be willing to come to a Facebook party. So that's what these are great for. And what they are specifically is they're about a 30-minute long party. And I'm going to show you guys one so you can kind of see how it works. But they're a 30-minute long party, and it's a series of posts, a total of 9 posts that happen within a Facebook event. So it's not like a Zoom recording or a video recording. Some people are like, I don't see the recording. It's actually not a recording. It's a series of posts that happen in about every 4-minute increments. And so we're using a software called Post My Party. The website is www.postmyparty.com. And what this software does is it posts into your party on your behalf and as you. And the reason this is important is that you're going to be engaging and interacting with your guests on the party. And again, I said 4-minute and 4-minute increments to keep it really moving and snapping so people don't get bored and jump off your party. So because of that, it's very, very, it would be very stressful to try and do these posts without the software. So do you have to have the software? Not necessarily, but I would really highly recommend it. And once you see how this works, you would recommend it for yourself too. I will tell you, Post My Party does cost $10 to use. So there is a fee. But I mean, if you had a party in your house, you would probably be spending more than $10 on, some crackers and some grapes and some cheese and some wine, right? So very, very inexpensive. And it's not $10 per party. It's $10 per month. So you can have quite a bit of parties for $10, right? And what these parties are really meant to do is they're meant to create new preferred customers and generate interest in the business. So you'll see from the parties, it's highly unlikely you're going to immediately have someone say, sign me up for the business after just coming to the party. But it's another great exposure. It will for sure generate some interest in the business for some people for you. And what they're meant to do is then for us to take them to the next step, take them to the market party, or take them to get them on the phone immediately following for a 3-way call, or bring them to a live event, or maybe schedule a sit down. So they're simply things that are linking us to the next exposure. So it's still a very, very high touch type of party, which I love. And so what I want to do now is kind of share my screen with you and show you what a Facebook party kind of looks like. So I'm coming over here to this party that I did last week with Trish Adame, who's a rock star on the team. And what you will notice is, you know, she has a little graphic here. It says, welcome to the party. What I would love for you to notice is how many people she has here. Now, I have a video on tips and tricks for what to do in this party, in these parties. One of them is we are going to invite people before we invite them. We're going to call them up and or text them or private message them and ask them if we have their permission to invite them to this party. But you'll notice she didn't have 200 people here. She has about the same number of people that she would have at a party in her home. A few of these people who went, 11 of them, a few of the people of the 11 that went were brand partners, myself being one of them. So she probably had 6 or 7 guests, actual prospects that were on this party. So what you'll see is it's a series of posts, and of course it's the most recent to the oldest. So let me kind of scroll down here to the beginning so you can see what it is. So the first post is kind of a get excited, it's party time post. And actually before that, we have a couple of different things. Let me start all the way at the beginning. Trish actually recorded a video that just kind of explained what this was, told a little bit about her story, and said comment and answer the question at the end for an extra point in our drawing. So what we're doing to engage people and to create interest and create participation is we're actually giving away a raffle drawing. It can be a product, it can be something that's not even Nerium related, like a goodie basket or something. So that's what Trish is alluding to here. So she has a little personal video, so you can see the high touch. People have a personal welcome from Trish at this party, and this is a video she recorded just for this group. So you can see people are commenting there. And then a little bit later, she has one that says, you know, are you a newbie or a junkie with Nerium? And again, they get an extra entry into the drawing for every time they comment. So you can see a lot of people were posting on this. Here's a tip. I was posting too, because at this point, they don't know, her friends don't know that I'm in Nerium, so I'm adding to the participation. So that's just a tip. If you're on somebody's party, comment and post so it looks like more people are commenting. So same thing. Which of these pictures do you like the best? People are commenting and posting. Okay, these are all pre-party posts. Now we get into the posts, and they start with a video. It's our product sizzle video. So it's actually a 2-minute long video, and again you'll see here that they can say which products do you think might be your favorite, and so people are posting on here what might be some of their issues. And see, what's so great about this is this leaves a log for Trish, so after the party is over, if somebody doesn't become a customer, she at least sees what is their favorite product. She can call Stacy and say, hey Stacy, I know it looks like the firming cream was interesting to you. Do you want to try it? I've got a 5-day sample if you'd like to try it. And she might say, yes, I want to do that. So if she didn't purchase, Trish can go down and have something to contact them about. The next one is some before and after photos. People are commenting on that. Then we have a video on the Nerium Firm. Then we have a video on the eye serum. We have a video on EHT. All of these are like the 1-minute, 2-minute videos, so they're super, super short. All have questions. And then we have a post about the business, gives a little bit of info about the business. This attachment isn't here any longer. It was during her party. But you can see they got 2 entries per question they asked, and people started asking all of these questions. So now Trish has some people who are, as you can see, very interested in the business. The next post that you see is her introducing me as her live expert. So I actually get on Facebook Live and share my story a little bit and talk with people. And what you can see is they like comment while I'm posting or while I'm talking on Facebook Live. It's kind of like Periscope like that. And so this person, Rachel, who was a prospect, she was like, "Ooh, I love her eyelashes." And so I was mentioned that in my video. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, Rachel, that's so sweet. We could be best friends." So it's very conversational. Again, very high touch, which I love about this. Even though we're using something that's high tech, we're really incorporating the high touch aspects of this business. And as you can see, I'm like pretty much in my pajamas for this party. So it's not like we're all like getting all gussied up and dolled up and all of that. It's just very natural, very comfortable. And then there's a place for people to buy the product. They have a little bit, the pricing list is right here. People, Stacy's definitely interested. She's asking some questions about that. And check this out. If they purchase by midnight, they get 15 extra entries into the drawing. So of course, this is going to kind of give that sense of lost fear of urgency to get you some sales that night. Isn't that genius? And then we have a thank you from Trish, and people were like, "Thanks so much for inviting me. This was awesome. Very informative and professional." This Stacy person is a prospect. She's not a brand partner that's planted. So these are real life things. People love it. And you'll notice it got done. This last thank you post was at 9:10. So this was all in 30 minutes long. And then, oh my goodness, people are invited to host a party too. And then Trish announces the winner to her drawing. So this is what a Facebook party is. So the other thing I wanted to show you guys real quickly is a couple of testimonials. So we're going to start with Regional Marketing Director, Kathy Allen.
Hi, friends. I just wanted to let you know that I am loving this Facebook parties. I planned one at the very last minute. I invited about 20-25 people. A lot of those were invited on the day of, and had about 8 people. I had actually 8 people come, and 7 of the 8 ordered, and the ones that were my preferred customers already, they upgraded, which was awesome. But the cool thing is that my sister, who I had tried to expose and for 3.5 years had been a major brick wall, a big fat no. And but she came, so it was a major victory for me. 7 out of the 8 ordered or upgraded their orders, and so book those parties like now.
Thank you, Kathy. Then I want to show you Stephanie Lafflers. Again, Stephanie's who's kind of introduced this to me, and she is on her run for her Lexus. So here is her story.
We have had great success getting customers and brand partners with this. Not every party has been a success, but most have had at least some success. And what you will find is, even if you don't get people that very night, you are opening up to a whole nother warm market if you host for your preferred customers. I met a girl at a networking event several weeks ago, and I invited her onto our party last Tuesday night. She ended up signing up as a customer. Later that evening, I said, we do have an event tomorrow night if you want to know more about the business. I know you're busy because you're finishing, some classes. And she went ahead and came Wednesday night and signed up. So it's just another way for us to touch people with the product, but it's very effective. We had another thing happen last night where a really good friend of mine had a guest on, and she was asking a lot of questions, so we got her on a 3-way call. Yes, you still have to do those. And the lady was so impressed with what she saw that she wants to sign up, and she's coming to the market party tomorrow night, even though my good friend is out of town.
Awesome. So you'll see Stephanie still using the system, converting those Facebook parties into 3-way calls, into market parties. Her brand partner that did sign up from last week's market party, we did a fast start game plan together with her that next Monday. So Stephanie's absolutely using these to segue into the Nerium system. Now here is Senior Director Meredith Edens to tell her story.
Hi, this is Meredith in Arkansas, and I love Facebook parties because they are easy, They are efficient and they are effective. I love the easy part. Just follow Janie's tutorials, set it up, easy breezy, and you don't even have to clean your house. Who doesn't love that? And they're efficient. You can invite people from all over. I invited people to my first party that have not come to a party in 3 years. And they were all like, sure, that's easy if I don't even have to leave my house. Love that. And they're effective. First party, I had about 5 or 6 people show up online, and 3 became instant preferred customers. 1 who was late to the party watched all the videos later that night and ordered the next day, and she's interested in becoming a brand partner. Those are great statistics. So if you haven't had a Facebook party yet, get on the stick. Sign up at postmyparty.com. Follow the tutorial and get going and get people signed up.
So as you can see here, great testimonies, Stephanie, Kathy, and Meredith. Thank you for sharing. But as you can see here, it's really quality versus quantity. So we're not inviting 100, 200, 300 people to these Facebook parties. We're inviting just a few. We're having a very short but very directed presentation. We're interacting with our guests. We're bringing in a third-party expert just like we would anyways, and then we are getting them to the next step, whether that's a 3-way call, an in-home event, or a market party. So very much a part of our system. Definitely something you should try out. If you want more information about this, we have videos on how to set up the party, how to do your welcome videos, how to incorporate a live expert video, and also some expert tips and tricks too. So we'd love to get you guys on board with the Facebook parties. If you have any questions, please look me up. I would love to personally help you. So thank you all so much, and let's just party our pants off, right? So we're gonna have a good time with all these parties. That's what we do here at Nerium, and they're so much fun. And of course, just like Meredith said, they're effective. They're gonna get you some results. So let's schedule yours today.